Hi guys, I'm Kennedy Grace, and as you guys have been asking for a long time, I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial. I did one before, but like the lighting was all weird and it was dark and you couldn't really tell what I'm doing, so I'm gonna make another one because I got a little fancy camera and I have nice lighting. So I'm gonna dive right in. So I'm gonna start by moisturizing. I use Aquaphor, which is like it's kind of like an oily like ointment instead of a lotion, but I don't use it on my entire face, so that would make you break out really bad. So only use it on areas that you get really dry on, because if you put makeup over dry skin, it's just gonna look cracky and bad.
I don't have a problem with multitasking, taking care of you, that's my #1 passion. Put it before my eyes.
Okay, now I'm moving on to my face. For my face makeup, I use liquid and powder. I usually don't wear a lot of face makeup, but I'll show you just how I do it to go out at night. So I have two foundations, True Match Lumi, and this one is in warm color, yeah, or natural beige, W4 natural beige, and this one is in W12 porcelain light. This one's way too light for me, this one's way too dark for me, so I mix them together. Do a squirt of that one. And we'll squirt of that one. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush and mix these two together on my hand. And just blotch it all over your face. Blend, 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 blend. So, after my liquid, then I do powder. I use a lighter powder than my skin because I don't like when girls have like really dark makeup lines under here, so I always make sure to go a little bit lighter than I am to reduce the risk of that. So I'm using Revlon Photo Ready, and it is in color light or pale. I just use a very little bit of this just to matte down the other makeup. Remember, don't make it cakey, it's just to reduce the shininess.
What planet are you from?
I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. My eyebrows are like my prized possession. Like, my eyebrows gotta be on fleek. A lot of people compliment me on my eyebrows, so I gotta make sure I spend some time on them. Right now, I have literally nothing on my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows in a really weird way. It's this lipstick palette by Makeup Forever and Professional Paris. And you're gonna take the darkest color. It's like a dark brown. So I'm gonna use a little, can you see that? A little edge brush and put it in the darkest color brown. So I'm gonna start by, I make two different lines. I make one going upwards from the beginning of the brow. And then you're gonna make a second line going this way. Alright. The last step for my eyebrows is that I use this gel. This is a clear brow gel by by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I use this last because it locks in the color so that your eyebrows don't smear if someone were to touch them, because that would be awkward. Now that we're done with my eyebrows, I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I'm going to start by priming them with this Shine Free Foundation Stick by Fit Me. Oh wait, it's called Fit Me. It's by Maybelline. I just put a little bit on my finger and rub it all over the base of my eye. I'm gonna put some on my little blemish over here too. Voila. I usually mix up my eyeshadow. It doesn't really stay the same, but I'm gonna show you how I do it, like my favorite way of doing it. So I use the natural palette. This is like a rip-off of the other natural palette. This one's only like $5 at Forever 21, and you can find it like when you're about to check out, like buy all the makeup and stuff. I compared it to the other natural palette that my friend has, and it literally is the exact same. So you can save like 20 bucks. Tip. So I'm gonna start by putting on my base color. It's so pretty. So I'm going to pack it onto my little eyeshadow brush. I don't know the names of brushes. I'm not a professional makeup artist, but this side's fluffy and this one's not. Fluffy not. Use the not fluffy side. And put it in your gold. Then you're just going to put this all over the base of your eye. Okay, now that we've got the gold down, I'm going to put a darker brown in the corner. I actually use the same exact color that I use on my eyebrows, the matte brown. It's okay if it looks harsh at first because you're going to blend it. So now that you've got the dark brown in the corners, you're going to blend the hell out of it with the fluffy side. Fluffy side! Now that I'm done with my eyeshadow, I'm going to move on to my eyeliner. I use L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Linear Intense. I like the felt tip eyeliners because they're easier to control rather than like the stick. I'll show you how I do it. Start on the inside of your eye and pull out. It's like not even really touching my, where you would put eyeliner, my lash line I guess. It's not even touching my lash line. And that's when you come in with the second line underneath and connect them. Then fill it in. Make sure your wings are even too. Okay, now I'm moving on to eyelashes. Actually, I have 3 different ones that I like. The first one is Scandal Eyes Flex by Rimmel London. And then I use, I don't know the freaking name of this one. Mineralized Multi-Effect Lash Charged Black by MAC. That's a mouthful. Holy shit. You're gonna start by using your MAC mascara. Don't put too much because your eyelashes will look like spider legs, and that is not cute. So I use that just on the top lash first, and then I'm gonna apply my falsies. So these are black wispies that I got at Walgreens. They're really long and thin so that they don't look so like fake. So take your lash and take your lash glue and just squeeze out a tiny little bit. A tiny bit goes a long way. What more can I do but cry? And the other eye. That kind of looks weird until the white glue dries, so you just have to wait for it to dry. Okay, while I'm waiting for my glue to dry so I can apply my mascara, I'm going to do my bronzer on my cheeks. So I use this Ulta bronzer. It's almost gone already, but yeah. All it says is Ulta bronzer. So it's the bronzer from Ulta. Alright, and then I'm going to put a highlighter on my cheeks to make them sparkly nice. And to do that, I use the lightest color in that natural palette that I used earlier and the fluffy brush. The fluffy brush. You're going to put it in the lightest color. It's like a shimmery white. And just go under your eye. Alright, now that my eyelashes are down and glued, I'm going to use my Scandal Eyes Flex mascara and just go over them so that it looks and blends natural. Alright, we are almost done. So I finish with my lips. Sometimes I don't do my lips because I don't want to overdo it. But today I will do more of a nude, like, it's like a pink lip. If you've ever seen Kylie Jenner's lip color, it's like that. So I'll show you how to do my Kylie Jenner lips. So you're going to start with your concealer stick and put it all over your lips. This is like a primer for your lip color. This is my favorite thing in the world. I cherish this so much. It's NYX Nude Diaphan lip liner, and it is such a pretty color. I'm almost out. Let's see what I can do with the little bit that's left. See, it's a really gorgeous nude color, and I'm gonna have to go buy some more. And the final step is taking a little bit more of that gold color that we use as the base of the eyeshadow and just going underneath your eyes. And voila! Like I said, this look could be used for going out. It's like a little heavy to use during the day. I don't usually wear falsies during the day, but you can do whatever you want. I know a lot of the comments are already going to be like, well, if you've shaved your head for inner beauty, why do you still wear makeup? And the truth is, I just love doing makeup. I think makeup's fun to do, so I do it, and that is why. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start posting videos at least every week or every month, hopefully. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, WTF Kennedy, and Twitter, and all those social media thingamaboppers. And I'll put all my other information in the info bar. Thank you for watching.